guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. I want to talk about future Gohan right here. I think this guy's EZ is pretty good. He does have a few restrictions which certainly could hurt him, but I think this character actually could be a fairly good red zone option. The only thing is, I think for him to be very powerful on the red zone, you're going to want to run a team with future Trunks on it. So either the future team or Hybrid Saiyan or something like that. Like, we're starting out on the 180% Goku family team, but, you know, future Gohan gets so much strength from Trunks units. 120% attack and defense, right? That he just looks a lot better with a Trunks. I think in a lot of the red zone stages, he could perform well with a Trunks, but we're just currently in a situation where there's not enough good leader skills for it to occur. And I think, like, Future does need a little bit stronger units. It's like, you know, a lot of the Future Trunks units I feel like that came out in 2021 were pretty good, but they sort of got power creeped out of here by the red zone, right? Like, it's like, I'm just sort of thinking about how to go through the red zone with future Gohan, and it's kind of bleak, because, like, Hybrid Saiyans is good enough, but their leader skill is not good enough, right? It's like that for a lot of teams. Same for Cell Saga, Bond, a Master, and Disciple, so it's even, like, probably Super Saiyans, right? It's an issue, so let's go and take a look at future Gohan here. I like to do these when the unit comes out on Global, but it's just, there's been so much going on. I'm a bit late on this, but, you know, just sort of looking at future Gohan after his release on Global Dokkan. So, on this first turn, I mean, with Namek Goku, we will link up fairly well, right? But, yeah, see, like, 68k defense, even with the damage reduction, it's just not enough, right? Like, Super 17, you know, is able to get up to like 120k, 30k, something like that. I think after he super attacks, he's still taking a lot of damage in the red zone. So it's like future Gohan starts out with 30% damage reduction. He gets 7% at the start of each turn, so it takes a couple of turns until he's able to build up. It's like, yeah, he could definitely be good, but that build up that he has to do, it's definitely going to take a little while. I do think future Gohan is good. This unit that's he's probably gonna be a lot better, like, later on in 2022 or in 2023, even than he is right now, right? He just needs better leader skills. It's unfortunate he doesn't really work the greatest on Goku family, right? Because again, he does need a future Trunks. I guess we could use LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's leader skill to get a Trunks on here. We certainly could try that, like a Goku family, then with just, you know, sort of like an AGL unit on there, because you are able to utilize, what does Super Saiyan 4 Goku have? I believe it's 120% he gives to Super EGL. It's just that that's a bit low, I think, nowadays. Like, no, he gives 130%, but that's just low. Like even that number, it's low. Okay, here's all the good supports in this rotation. Okay, all right. Let's, I guess we'll get the Xeno. Let's push off the Gohan. We'll go ahead and do one more turn. We'll go ahead and attack this Ginyu right here. Just sort of see, again, some footage, some gameplay here of future Gohan. I think I probably will jump onto the Hybrid Saiyan team, and we'll go into the red zone. 7 million damn versions of Goku. But we'll go ahead and hop into the red zone with future Gohan, right? On the Hybrid Saiyan team against... Maybe we'll fight, like, the Shadow Dragons or Super 17. Like those are fights the Hybrid team can win. I don't know about Broly or Omega, though. That'll be a bit tough. So this is the same rotation. Remember, future Gohan does build up slightly. It's just the damage reduction. He does also get more defense to less HP remaining. I feel like that's a pretty unfortunate ability, though. Because what happens with a lot of these bosses is they just 100% you to 0 in one turn, right? Again, you're not really getting whittled down by these bosses. So, like, that ability just hurts future Gohan more than anything. I think he would be better if he got his defense with more HP remaining, I feel like. I don't know. It's a bit of a bummer. I'm trying to think what teams to show him on. I guess we could do Goku family, Super Saiyan, and then end with hybrids. Future Gohan, the best leader skill buff he's able to get right now is this one right here on the 180% Goku family team. He is on a number of 170% leads, but it's just most teams right now, the leader skills just aren't good enough, aren't powerful enough for sort of the new power creep that's in the game, right? Again, the ultimate red zone has established like a very high level of power creep, like enemy power creep. And the way to combat that is with, you know, better leader skills than what we've had previously. So, you know, we're just sort of, again, waiting for that to kind of happen. Yeah, let's do this right here. Okay, so we'll finish this Birder and J-Stuff right here. I'll probably just do this one more rotation. I might just go right into the ultimate red zone with a hybrid team. Because, you know, the one good thing about the hybrid team and, like, potentially going through, like, a longer event or something like that is we can have a lot of stacking, like, good supports or powerful units. That's one of the strengths of the hybrid team, right? Like, the GT, Goten, and Trunks stacking, right? While, you know, also providing the support is a really nice combo. So we'll do this turn, and then we will go ahead and take a look. All right, so this is going to be a good turn for Gohan. We're going to have a lot of links active. Yeah, most of our links. What is our defense up to? 123k. Remember that he does greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn to 50% buff on his super attack effect. So let's go ahead and have him sit here in slot 2 with most of his links activated. He has All in the Family, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Experienced Fighters, Dismal Future, and Fierce Battle. Again, for the most part, I would say he's just designed to work with Future Trunks. It does hurt him a bit. Like, they wanted to make him very good, but give him a limitation. You know, with the Future Trunks in the same, because it's got to be Future Trunks in the same turn, too. I think we're going to be able to potentially make it work, going up against, like, the Shadow Dragons. I think that's what we'll do. We'll take Future Gohan against the Shadow Dragons, on, like, a hybrid build. We'll try and, like, build it up slow and stuff like that. The good news is that Future Gohan does have, like, All in the Family with, Gohan, which would be good, the Tech Ultimate Gohan. So that's certainly going to be very helpful. Let's maybe do, like, one run of Super Saiyans, and then we'll go into the red zone. Alright, guys, so here we are on the Super Saiyan team. I brought some Future Trunks as they ended up on the other rotation. Let's just get through this rotation, and then next turn we'll see Future Gohan with his buffs with a Future Trunks unit. So we should see a huge jump in damage, honestly, after this turn. Alright, after this turn again, Trunks will give Future Gohan a 120% attack and offensive buff, and a medium chance to crit. Damage reduction is really powerful, but you do still need to combo it with at least decent defense to be really tanky, right? So, same thing with Guard. Like, Guard by itself is not enough. You do still need, like, solid defense. That's great at Vegeta's problem. He's got the Guard all the time, which is great, but until he does his 18-key super attack, you're not really going to be able to take advantage of the fact that he's guarding, right? Like, you need the high defense as well. All right, so we'll do this next turn. We'll see Future Gohan with the Future Trunks. And then I'm going to take some sort of hybrid build into the red zone, and we'll see how Future Gohan is looking, if we'll be able to get him to cook or anything like that. I think, provided we don't get supered on a disadvantageous unit, we should be okay in, like, the Shadow Dragon stage with hybrids. We'll just make sure to bring a lot of stacking characters. You know, AGL Kid Gohan, GT Trunks and Goten, you know, a bunch of characters like that. We should be good. I might have to use an item at the start against Hayes Shenron, who, of course, is tech, but we should be pretty good going in here. All right, so let's go and see how much we can see Future Gohan's defense jump up now that he gets to 120% by Trunks being on rotation. All right, so let's see Future Trunks or Future Gohan right here. This is everything except for All in the Family. I've talked about it, but I think this Future Gohan would be a lot better if he had Cold Judgment instead, right? Like, they want you to use Gohan with Trunks units, but they gave him All in the Family instead of Cold Judgment. That was a mistake. That's why he should have either Cold Judgment or he shouldn't have the Future Trunks restriction at all because of this, right? So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and we'll do this right here. So, remember that Future Gohan does get 50% from his super attack effect. So, he's well over 200k defense. You know, over 200k defense with a 58% damage reduction. Future Gohan will be a capable option in Red Zone for real. So, it's like, if some of these teams Future Gohan is on, he's on Hybrids, Future Saga, Goku Family, Super Saiyan, Android/Cell Saga, Bond, Master and Disciple, All Out, Struggle, and Connected Hope. If some of these teams would get sort of improved leader skills, Future Gohan would be a great unit to run on those teams in these events that might go on long, right? Certainly not going to work as well for, like, you know, Super Battle Road or something like that, although he still does have some damage reduction. But like when it comes to like longer events, future Gohan is going to perform, I think, at a pretty good level. Yeah, like, dude, 5 million attack set with how tanky he is. Like, look how good he looked on this turn. If the problem, this Trunks is really good. He's a support. He's able to stack. But the problem is he can only stack with a Cell Saga Gohan. Honestly, the Cell Saga Gohans, like, their defense isn't really enough in the red zone. It's like a trickle-down effect. So many of these characters who you think, oh, they'll work great, they're just taking, you're getting blown off the field in red zone, right? So, let's go in there, and let's see if we can make future Gohan look good or even work at all. Alright, guys, we're here in the red zone. Let's see how things go. I think we should be okay. We got a pretty good opening turn here. That should allow us to, again, be okay. Let's sort of see how things play out. A lot of the better hybrid units I like to use are AGL at this point. So, you know, if we could just make it past this first phase of the fight, we'll be good. We're definitely going to be relying on the Tech Ultimate Gohans here. The one thing that could be really good, how this is going to work, is that we will share All in the Family with Tech Ultimate Gohan. So it's like, maybe even Tech Ultimate Gohan in slot 1, and we could run Physical Future Gohan in slot 2. Certainly could be something that could work well. How will this Trunks tank right here? I'm curious. What is the tanking going to be? Double digits right there. Okay. So this is... Damn. You know, I really should... Yeah, this... this is another, I guess, a little bit of an issue here. The lack of linking between Future Gohan and this Trunks is certainly a problem. I do want to make it past this opening phase. I am actually going to use an item right here. Just having these AGL units on rotation here, it's going to be a struggle. The fact that we got a Tech Ultimate Gohan in slot 7 was really bad. You know, Tech Ultimate Gohan is completely, like, so necessary in like, these fights, right? It's like, it is crazy. People are still, like, attacking him, bashing him nonstop. Every time I open up Twitter, it feels like, oh, Tech Ultimate Gohan's not that good. It's like, he is. He still is nasty. You know, it's pretty hard to hear. Okay, good damage by Future Gohan, honestly. I guess Trunks could piece up Hayes Shenron right here. Because, again, my Trunks got full crit, exactly. Okay. Give me 2 more super attacks, buddy boy. Okay, perfect. There's the normal. So now we get another super. Damn, we got the normal. A super? And then, okay, well, good thing we used a Whis, because he only supered once. Oh, okay, that's not really too bad. Even without, like, with a Whis, I would have figured he would take more there. Not bad, not bad. Lately, since Trunks came out on Global, I've been so unlucky with him, right? Like, I have not been getting good luck. Almost at all. Alright, so let's... The friend is looking a lot better right here. Let's go ahead and put him in slot 1. We're going to have Whis for this turn, but by next turn, the Whis will have deactivated. The Bulma support memory is also going to kick in and heal us as well. So we're going to be looking good next turn, right? Next turn, Future Gohan's going to be, what, 44% damage reduction? So we'll be able to see what he's looking like with a 44% damage reduction. I will probably keep Tech Super Saiyan Trunks on rotation. I think trying to make it work with Future Gohan slot 1 and then Tech Trunks in slot 2 will work, at least for a while in here. There's no way we would win without Tech Ultimate Gohan in each rotation. And then once we get to Ice Shenron at the end, I mean, he is a boss at locks. So that's going to be very, very bad. All right, so this support memory is going to kick in. This is going to heal us up, which is good. Now, this Shadow Dragon right here, we can't use Beam or Blast super attacks against. So we're going to be looking good right here. We can go ahead and just blow him up. What are you looking at? You're at 200k defense right there. Not bad. And that would be all 7 links. Let's do that instead. That would be a better idea. Okay. So let's do this right there. Bam. Let's do this right here. And we'll give Trunks these. Okay. Tech Trunks is going to get his attack nullified. Hopefully, if there's a super attack coming in, it'll be on Future Gohan. I think at this point, he should be pretty tanky, even without support on this rotation, because he gets a super attack first. Oh, a dodge kicked in. That's useful. Yeah, I feel like future Gohan with dodge, it's not even the worst idea, right? Because, like, I'm using him defensively as a defense character, so I do kind of like the idea of having him have dodge to help further, you know, dodge and stuff like that. Future Gohan, potentially, I would say he could work against Broly, but, you know, it's like, this Trunks would be a good AGL option you potentially could bring, but it's like, you're not going to run him on rotation. It'd be only every couple of rotations you get that Future Trunks buff for Future Gohan. And then that Trunks under 130% leader skill certainly wouldn't want to do that. So it's just, it's a lot of these teams are finicky now with sort of like the lower stats, not 200% leader skills. I think there's a really good chance we will see a hybrid Saiyan 200% leader skill, probably for Golden Week in April this year when Dragon Ball Super Superhero comes out. I think hybrids and androids are two teams we are very likely to see massively buffed. I think both hybrids and androids are probably going to be looking really, really good after Golden Week is sort of done, right? Like, again, we're going to see massive power-ups for both of those teams. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. I think we're going to be able to just sort of hang tight against this Raid Shenron. I think we'll get this next turn, and then I'll skip ahead to the next Shadow Dragon, which is Oceanus. I believe the next one is Oceanus. We'll skip after this next turn. Yeah, any super attacks with them to stack up, very, very helpful. We need as many stacks as possible before we get to, like, Nova and Ice and stuff like that. Okay, so this would be really, I think, almost the ideal way to use it. I probably should utilize Future Gohan just like this. So we'll have Tech Ultimate Gohan in slot 1 stacking up. He'll be invincible, right? Pretty easily. Future Gohan on turns with Trunks is going to be looking pretty good. But then, you know, so what I'll do with the floaters is I'll have the two Trunkses and then the Trunks and Goten be our floaters. That could work pretty good. Only problem is that this Trunks really does want to stay on rotation to take maximum effect of his super attack effect, but let's try this. I really don't want to lose Tech Ultimate Gohan off rotation. He's too important. His greatly stacking plus guard, like, it's actually too important in this event. We'll let him build up his damage, build up his defensive ability, and we'll be able to, you know, sort of like survive in this event. Let me see what Future Gohan's damage is going to look like right here. Again, this is going to be without support as well. And I think next turn we'll have Future Gohan fully built up in terms of his damage reduction. So, you know, if he's able to break 200k defense with 58% damage reduction, he's going to be looking really, really good. And we're going to be okay for sure. All right, here we go. We're going up against Oceanus right here. So we're at 100k defense. Yeah, I just don't think that this is going to be enough. He really does need a Future Trunks, and I'm not actually comfortable with a lot of these Future Trunkses right now. This is where it's very unfortunate that, like, all these Trunkses EZA'd at the same time, because now the hope for Future Gohan would be a new Future Trunks, because AGL Future Trunks is definitely good enough, but, like, him and Future Gohan don't really work well together at all, right? It's like, you know, the AGL LR Trunks was kind of mid. The physical LR Trunks is certainly not good enough, right? Like, a lot of these Future Trunks units are not the craziest. The STR Hybrid Saiyan Trunks is the one who could shine, but you really want, like, a Cell Saga Gohan around. AGL LR Gohan's also not good enough. A lot of those types of characters have aged out, right? So I'm going to put Future Gohan in slot 1 just because I would really like him to eat a super attack. I want to see what, you know, how he would do eating a super attack. He will work better. Okay, yeah, he's going to work a lot better in slot 2, though. So, like, again, Tech Ultimate Gohan will be able to eat everything up. Then Future Gohan in slot 2, he'll really be able to tank well, getting the greatly raising defense when he super attacks. Does my Future Gohan have more than 3 dodge? Because that's his second dodge already in this event. I gotta double check, but he might have, wow, okay. Hold on, let me look. I'm not opposed to the idea of giving defense units more dodge, right? Although now 2 of the 14 red zone stages have bosses that cancel dodge, so that's the thing. Are you kidding me? The one unit, oh, 3 dodge. Hey, that would have did like 400k damage or something. they've stacked up. That would have did like 300k damage. Seriously. We would have taken so much damage from that. So they have a 3 dodge. Yes, always go 3 dodge. It is worth it. Even though there are multiple red zone stages that cancel dodge. And then what do you have? He has 9. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I... Alright. That makes sense. This one, because I wanted him to have... I don't have this on because of the dodge. This is on because I wanted the extra defense. This 600 defense I wanted on this Gohan, right? And then it just comes with dodge. And then he has a level 5 silver dodge right there. Yeah, I'm not opposed to this. Okay, yeah. And then all the additional. Tech Ultimate Gohan, this guy in slot 2 with 20 additional. I like that a lot. Because if he double supers, his defense is going to be looking really good. I think even potentially without a future Trunks on rotation. So, all right, let's go ahead and go through this turn. What is the AGL Kid Gohan hasn't supered much, has it? Oh, no, he's up to 5. Oh, dude, okay. The AGL Kid Gohan, Tech Ultimate Gohan rotation, we're definitely not going to have to worry about that one. We're definitely going to be looking good here. This might take a while. I'm going to start cutting here and there. I would just like to go until we potentially get killed, I guess. I don't know, maybe... Because it is about to start getting very difficult. Like, once you get to Ice and Nova in this fight, it's very difficult. Nova... Tech Ultimate Gohan, they'll probably be able to eat his super attack by then, but like a lot of normal units I don't think are going to be able to tank Nova's super attack. And then Ice is also very deadly. And then he also does have the lock as well, which can be very, very scary. So we, of course, will be a little bit careful here, sort of moving forward, right? All right, so let's get this next turn, and then, again, we'll probably skip ahead a little bit, sort of see how things are going. Well, without one of the supports, this is rough in terms of Ki. Look at this. No way I'm transforming with AGL Trunks. That would be a death sentence, transforming with him. It's such a bummer they share nothing but Fierce Battle. That's so unfortunate, man, for real. All right, we'll do this turn, and then the next Shadow Dragon is actually Int, right? So he's going to have type advantage with that anyway. So with type advantage, we'll be looking really, really good, right? All right, so let's get this by Future Gohan, and then we'll move on. All right, yeah, this is double digits at this point. Not even any damage whatsoever. Nice double digits, Oceanus. That's Tech Ultimate Gohan, brah. Can't really mow through him like that. Tech Gohan, man, he's good. Oh, the double super. Man, nice. Okay, yeah, I would love to see him tank, like, on a turn with Future Trunks like we have right here. Then he double supered. Maybe against even Ice and Nova and these characters, he'll look that good. Well, there we go. That's a nice little L right there. I think Physical Future Gohan is looking good. You know, he's not going to be like the ace of the team or anything like that, but I think if Hybrids just gets a better leader skill, you know, we probably can make things work. I think Future Gohan, again, his EZA is pretty good, and I do think he can help out quite a bit, even in this red zone content, but it's just using non-200% leader skills in here does get rather difficult. So let me know what you guys think of Physical Future Gohan and his EZA. Thanks guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.